Ooh, a new town. Very... what's the word? Industrial town, judging by the background there with all the smoke and everything. What? And also all the gears. All the gears there. But what is this place? I cannot detect any signs of life, of matter. Are there actually any people living in a place like this? He was at a loss for words. The words written on signage, the people going to and fro, the language being spoken, the architecture, technology, materials. I'd never seen or heard of a single thing about any one of them. This is bad. This doesn't look like any one of the Alliance territories. Hell, it doesn't even look like we're anywhere on the continent of Sandia Aztajada. All of this was far removed from the culture we are familiar with. Is this like... is this gonna be like a continent where there's like no manner whatsoever? Just heading into town will need some audacity. Princess Selphine. I suppose this much is obvious, but let's restrict all conversations to using aeroratum. Agreed. And when asked, we should conceal our true identities. Just as a precaution, let's not utter the name Rughzenhaide. Yeah, we don't even know what country we're in. Until we learn anything useful, we're nothing but a pair of travellers, dressed really awkwardly, like in high society clothes. Okay, got it. Alright, we need to tune the aeroratum first, so leave the conversation to me. Everyone's staring at us. You're right. Everyone who passed us turned around to look for a second. These our clothes stand out. Would you find a change of clothes after getting a sediment stone? Stay close to me. Yeah. Is there anyone unassuming looking enough who we could try to talk with? Just thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. You there, excuse me, look, we're looking for the general store. Could you be so kind to point us in the right direction? Oh boy, we can't understand him. Looks like I need to make some adjustments. Let's word that more simply. We're lost, could you help us? Still not getting it through. It seems like some of it got through. I think you're little off Ritona. Sorry for the sudden question. We're looking for the general store. Could you show us the way? Still get it through? Oh no, we got through apparently. Oh, he's like what Selphine's saying is getting through. Now I'm the one in the dark here. You should watch your intonation for word endings. Oh, there's different levels of politeness. After a short explanation, there's a lot of different kinds of stores here. What are you looking for exactly? Oh, I understand him now. As expected of the princess, she's exceptionally good at this. Apparently we have a spell for just getting just translations out. Sorry, we're travellers passing through and we're completely lost. Does this country use any form of currency? Do we use currency? Do you still think there's any countries out there that still operate on a barter system? Suppose not. And I suppose that means you don't have any money. Planning to do some shopping? Something like that. We're short on cash. How about the pawn shop instead? There's one right outside the town. The young man earnestly guides Selphine to the pawn shop he mentioned. Thank you very so much. You've been so helpful. Oh, he's smitten with her. Oh, it was nothing, really. As he slowly parted with us, he would occasionally sneak a glance at us. My goodness, he's like an open book. Can you blame him? Really, it took a while before you managed to tune your aerodatum to understand him. That's not what I meant. Still not very good at aeroratum. Well, even about aeroratum, Selphine was fluent in no less than 8 different languages. With error atom, the longer one learns our languages, the faster one is able to understand, to convey and receive thoughts from other people. If I may, King Rughzenhaide's the third style of governance was centered around the use of words and communication as a means to bridging countries. As a result, Raton was a form of combat was developed in accordance with his will. Of course, that sentiment was passed down to his descendant, Princess Selphine. Please, don't compare me to royalty like yourself. When it comes to skills like these, we're on completely different levels. I won't deny that I have no linguistic sense either. Oh, come on, at least let me brag about this. Let me brag at least this much. I've got no other talents but talking anyway. Nonsense, my lady. You're skilled at so many things. Cooking, medicinal, cravat, archery. Oh, come on. I'm just as good as as any typical person. I'm talking about being better than average at something, like you, Ritona. Nonsense, my lady. Have more confidence in yourself. Nothing good will come of putting yourself down so much. But you always do it yourself, Ritona. I'm fine, I'm nothing but an amateur. Now you're contradicting yourself. Jeez, I'd love to be able to invoke some flashy mana grab. Knowing more words isn't exactly going to be much use. Nonsense, my lady. If you wanted to, you can converse with anyone in the world in an instant. Isn't that a wonderful skill to have? If it were just me, I could just have taken days to tune myself to the language. Yeah, please do value yourself a little higher. Princess Selphine, you will eventually have to bear Rughzenhaide's weight on your shoulders as the nation's queen. Only fools would judge someone based on how flashy or how amazing they look, so please, just stop. Why did we trail off at the end there? Please don't make me utter things that only a conservative member of the cabinet would say. Yeah, Ritona, you're way too young for that old lady talk. Now we head into the pawn shop. Hey, Ritona, wait, I was just joking. This is the place? Having followed the young man's directions dutifully, we arrived at an old pawn shop outside of the city. It seems this country still uses money. Judging by how the man spoke, it seems this society still operates on currency. It dawns on me just how advanced Rughzenhaide has become. It seems we have to abandon our preconceptions from Rughzenhaide while we're in this country. Yeah. Is there something wrong? No, it's just the first time I've ever seen or held money before. I'm kind of excited. Such materialistic things. Besides, Rughzenhaide has sign notes that we use for foreign trade, right? Yeah, but I never used them once. I've only heard about it in stories and all. Well, she has a point. Money is the embodiment of the devil, and it twists your heart and mind, right? Wow. Wow. They say just by touching money would allow Seakel, the demon of avarice, to steal your soul. What kind of cursed item are people making it out to be? Well, it sounds really interesting, so let's go get some money, apparently. Selphine is a young girl brimming with curiosity and holding an interest in many things without concern for their actual nature. It said that it was once the bloodline of any country, you know. Love for money is not universal. Probably. Give or take, I guess. Whatever the case, as long as we retain our senses as people of Rughzenhaide, we shouldn't have anything to worry about. Probably. That is also just a guess. Yeah, well, I just wanted to say it all, is all. The real problem would be the gap between our differences in value. Hopefully, we have something on us that holds worth for them. Perhaps a precious metal. Alright, let's go in. We're gonna give up our... Damn, what's the thing with this Transcendium? That was it. This is some real platinum, ain't it? And it's real well made. Never seen manufacturing on this level before. It seems to be pretty excited around the Guardian's knife that came with my formal wear. The owner seems to be genuinely surprised. Looks like people in this country have the same sense of value as we do when it comes to precious metals. Well, they are called precious metals, or something, aren't they? You plan on selling this, or do you want a pawn? I like to sell. I've used this for years and years. It's got a lot of sentimental value to me. I like to sell it at a good price. Oh, Ritona sir is a smooth talker. Just a knife for show. It's antique, you mean? It looks pretty damn new. No platina on it yet. It was given to me when I was 15. I've been using it for 4 years now. Haha, 4 years, that goes as fast as a fart for an old man like me. That ain't years and years, like you said. Does that mean I could expect an even higher price for it then? I suppose, for sort of this quality, I'll be offering a pretty fair price for it. Oh, let's see, how's 500 gallows? I see. Something up? There's something up. Something definitely is up. 4 years may be nothing but a fleeting moment for you, but there was such a huge part of my youth. This knife has been through with me all this time, in both happy times and sad times. I wasn't lying when I said I had a lot of sentimental value to me, don't you know? Though what does a knife have to do with her youth, I wonder? What does the knife have to do with her youth? Alright, fine. 600 gallows. I see. You clearly don't put any value on an adolescence of a young girl, clearly. Now, if you excuse me, I suppose we'll try another shop. Hey, wait, fine. 360. I'll give you 360 gallows. Sorry, but that's my last price. Take it or leave it. Oh boy, why just suddenly got all completely evil. Very well. I won't forget this good deal, sir. Geez, you've really thrown me off here, missy. It's Ritona's evil grin. Haven't seen it in a while. Phew. That was amazing, Ritona. Do you know how much a gallow is worth? Of course not. How could I possibly know that? But I was just slowly raising the price. I felt that it was the right time to take it. I think if I pushed even harder, I could get him to go just a little higher. It's the devil, the sea hell in disguise. How rude. Well then, should we head off? Yeah, Ritona, what's about the sediment? Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Is that money going to be enough? Now don't be silly. Sediment is nothing but mere pebbles when compared to a knife made out of platinum. Excuse me, I almost forgot, but we're looking for something. What do you need? Are you selling sediment for use in manor craft? At that moment. Sediment, you say? The owner's expression changes instantly. What's wrong? Should I keep going? Class 3, no. Even class 4 stone should be enough for our needs. He's glaring daggers at me. Suddenly, it feels like he's taken charge of the whole conversation. And then... he then scoffs at us. What's going on? But I've been thinking about it since you came here, but you ain't from here, are you? Judging by those clothes, you traders? In a sense. I still haven't heard your answer. If you don't have any sediment, then we could introduce us to some stores that do carry it. I thought it was here. If you were here to trade, then you should have passed a town or two on your way here. Or what, you came here fully aware of what this place is like? You want to make a fool out of me by asking that, is that it? Excuse me? Oh, don't tell me. You want to spell it out for you? Miss, that's just downright harassment, you know. What are you talking about? You know real well that a little shop like this can't possibly afford to deal with something so precious as sediment. What? Huh? Precious? Did some other shop send you here to cause a ruckus? Sorry, but I've got enough trouble to deal with on my plate. Just do me a favour and get out. Wait a minute, sediment precious? What do you mean? It's just class 4 sediment. Those are nothing. Those are good for nothing but serving as little children's toys, right? That's probably a territory we don't want to step into. Wait, don't tell me. Haha, so that's it. You two ain't from here. You're outsiders. Out. I'd heard about people like you. I see. So where you grew up, just class 4 sediment is practically just a plaything for little runts, eh? Outsiders. Excuse me for asking a foolish question, but is this place the outer pole? Ah. Are you two really traders? Sure, wander around all you want, but you better look up the places you're headed to, or you're gonna run into some trouble sooner or later. We have our reasons, though. We can't get into details. But I promise you we're not here to cause any trouble. Please, just answer me. You're not gonna let me go, are ya? Yeah, that's right. This place is Cardia City, located on the 3rd sector south-southwest from the second pole center. What the hell is this world structure? What is this world structure? It's the largest outer pole region in the world. Pretty famous, seeing as the entire island's part of the outer pole. Seriously, you didn't even know that? Where did you two even come from? The second pole? This is the other side of the world. Great. Thank you for the information, and apparently we made it to chapter 2. Let's go, milady. Okay. Now, hold on there. Little Missy there said she needs sediment for communicating, I suppose. Now, I'm not sure what you mean by communicating, but there are 2 mana cravats. You two are mana cravats or something, I don't know. Sorry, but I can't answer that. That's fine, just pretend I'm talking to myself then. This guy is incredibly helpful. Now then, this is the outer pole. This place been forsaken by those gods of mana that you two worship for, whatever. There ain't no mana cravaters around here. Concentration of natural found mana's real low, so of course our culture here don't work with mana crafts. We don't live like the other 70-80% of the other folk who do have it. We ain't blessed with the land here. Well, that's exactly why we've gone and come up with the power that anyone can use. Science! Even if the lands here barely got any mana, we can use the power of science to squeeze out every little bit we can get. You get what I'm trying to say here? More or less, the gist of it. Mana's part of every living thing on the world. It's inside every one of us. You could say it's the source of all life. And those people on the outer pole ain't no different. Except until you outsiders, we can't pull out the mana like we got inside us. Mana cravator trafficking and slave trade. That's right. Here, in the outer pole, there ain't nothing more precious than purified mana, especially humans' purified mana. Now that's why sediment stones are even more valuable than precious metals, because they can store that mana. Mana cravaters can fill that sediment with pure mana. Just imagine a golden goose like that walking around town. Just think you can tell where I'm going with this. They'll be kidnapped in an instant to spend the rest of their lives in a dark workshop, forced to fill up sediment with mana. Watch yourself. Even if you ain't mana cravaters, there ain't no shortage of people who don't take so kindly to outside folk like you. Thank God. He is incredibly kind. At the least, don't go off mouth with things like just class 4 sediment. That's just begging for a fight. Most people here in the outer pole are just scraping by, trying to make the most of the tiny bit of mana we got here. Thank you for your word of caution. What an incredibly nice guy. Oh crap, outsiders.